So Craig, a 1-1 draw against Worthing. They're a good side, but I imagine the players are slightly disappointed that, having taken the lead, that we couldn't get more out of the game.
Yeah, I think we're slightly disappointed, obviously, just coming off the pitch. But I think if you offered us a draw at the start of the game, Worthing are one of the best teams in the league. If you hear all the managers talk after they've played them, they're always saying that they're going to be up there or winning the league or whatsoever. So I think in our heads we would have been happy before a draw for the game. But obviously when the 90 minutes goes ahead and things happen, I felt we played really well again. That's 4 points out of the last possible 6, which is good. Obviously, everyone's been saying the same thing. It's heat, so we had to have patience at time. But yeah, going down to 10 men didn't help. But I don't think anyone can blame Ard really. It's just one of them things that happens. They could have countered and scored. So was it a good foul? In my opinion, I think it was. Obviously, it put us under the cosh. But like I said, personally, unhappy with the goal. Obviously, I feel like I don't know if he meant it or not, but it looked like he tried crossing it, and then next thing you know, it come off the other end of his foot and gone in the top corner. So I'm personally frustrated with that. But like I said, 4 points out of the last 6, another positive performance, and in tough conditions. And again, we're heading in the right direction.
The defensive players in front of you were fantastic, especially in that second half, throwing their bodies on the line, potentially, getting injured at various stages and having to receive some treatment. That must be sort of a positive as well as a defensive unit, to know that despite being under the cosh, you still stayed resolute throughout.
Definitely. Obviously, you've got the consistency with the defensive lot. Haven't been many injuries, so. But again, we're constantly barking orders at each other and staying as a one unit. So we're going to put our bodies on the line when we can. That's our part of our job, and we do it for our attacking players. We do it for the coaching staff. We do it for everyone. So that's just part of our job, and I love seeing Carl put his face in the way. So no, it's really good, and it makes you feel good as well, because all it takes is one person doing a good block, and then everyone's up for it, everyone's going for it. So it brings morale up, it gives us some unity, and yeah, it's like we're going to war and doing it for each other.
I said to the gaffer, the progress that's been made. You were part of the team that finished the season here last season, losing the game 3-1. Do you feel, although you weren't in the side that day, do you feel like progress has been made throughout that time to come here and give these a go?
If I'm being openly honest, I think it's night and day, to be honest, the difference. That's no disrespect to the past players or anyone, but I think it's night and day. We're all on the same page now. We know what we're doing. It's not just off the cuff, week in, week out. We've got strategy, we've got plans, we know how we're going to play, we know how the opposition's going to play. And again, we haven't had the best start of the season, but that's because we know we are a playoff team, and that's what our standards are set. Other teams would think that we've had a good start, but we know we can do better. But again, look at the injuries we've had, and I don't think we've played many games with the same team from the last game. So consistency is a massive part, but we're getting a healthier team again. We're getting our players back, and now we've got over that first road bump. I can only see us moving in one direction.
You're considered an experienced player, I suppose, in terms of the number of games that you played throughout your time in this league. Do you see that there's a lot more to come from this team? Playoff teams aren't built in August or early September, and still sort of plenty more football to play.
Yeah, no, definitely. Obviously, it's all down to squad depth now in this league. Obviously, you're going to pick up injuries, like I said. But with the management, again, no disrespect to my past managers, but Brad as a manager is superb. Like, he knows how to manage people. He knows what ones he needs to give a rocket up, and knows one that he needs to put his arm around. So that's priceless in a manager, and honestly, he makes us all work for each other. It's like one big family, and I know it sounds cringy and cliche, but it is. And it's a different feel, completely different feel to last year. Obviously, we ended the year with Brad, but obviously he had the players he was stuck with. Got his own players in now. Like I said, I'm excited for what's to come. Obviously, there's going to be ups and downs, but like I said, I think we'll be in and around it. I'm not getting too ahead of ourselves, but we're aiming for playoffs. I think we can achieve it. So let's just hope we have a good season altogether. But yeah, Brad and his staff have been superb, and especially for me, I can't thank them or rate them high enough. So all of the players know that, and we're going to work hard to basically get him where he wants to be.